Hey guys, what's going on? Mike the Caveman Q here again from Paleo Problem Long Island, MikeTheCaveman.com. And today's question is, should you be drinking tap water?
I'm the caveman.
And the answer is, probably not. Now, there's been big news going throughout Newsday and other papers regarding the finding of contaminants in water throughout the state of New York, but particularly here on Long Island. Among the contaminants found are potential carcinogens, including perfluorooctanoic acid, chlorate, 1,2,3-trichloropropane, hexavalent chromium, and 1,4-dioxane. And that last one is particularly problematic. The reason being, it's almost impossible to remove. Using regular practices like carbon filters and reverse osmosis, most of the former ones can be removed, but that 1,4-dioxane, it needs very special treatment methods. It specifically needs exposure to ultraviolet light and peroxides, which unfortunately is a very costly process, and as such, we're likely to still be exposed to it. Now, all of this comes with the caveat that these are being found in trace amounts, in the parts per billion, and in isolation, they are not likely to be a problem. However, the operative word there is isolation. This is why I always make such a big deal about the quality of the food you're taking in, about the things you're putting on your skin and in your body. Because the fact of the matter is, our livers can only handle so much. It has to detoxify environmental and dietary toxins, and you just keep adding a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. Eventually, what's going to happen? You're going to break. So yeah, a little bit in the water, not a big deal. A little bit in the food, not a big deal. A little bit in your chemicals, not a big deal. You put it all together, big deal. We talked about that yesterday with Nutella. In isolation, is Nutella going to give you cancer? Yeah, probably not. Very unlikely. But that Nutella, plus all the other processed foods, plus the chemicals in your soap, plus the carcinogens in your water, in the air, plus the toxins released by the microbes invading your body, you are exposed to a lot of toxicity that you need to clear out at some point. So it's not about making the perfect decisions all the time. It's about making the best decisions more often than not. That way, when you do get a little bit of stress, your body can handle it. But if you keep letting yourself get overloaded, eventually, you're gonna break. So your biggest takeaways are that no, the contaminants found in the water are probably not gonna cause cancer in isolation. It is a combination of that water exposure, and that dietary exposure, and the air exposure, and the topical exposure, and the microbial exposure, and the EMF exposure. All of those things, all of that damage being done to your body is a little bit of a stress, and a little bit, until eventually that allostatic load breaks. You reach the limit, the final straw knocks you down. So each one is not going to do it in isolation, but because of that, make the best choices you can. It's not a matter of perfect, it's a matter of actually being mindful of your life. But if you want some more information about how that chronic stress can eventually lead to a breakdown, or if you want to check out yesterday's video on Nutella and its carcinogenic potential, take a look at the videos over here. But either way, hopefully it helped you out. You know what to do. Like and subscribe down below, share it with your friends, head over to Instagram and Twitter and follow me at Mike the Caveman, over on Facebook at Paleo Problem Long Island, and of course, over at MikeTheCaveman.com. That being said, go get some filtered water, don't stress too much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Researchers went and investigated compounds that were produced in the process of this.